Go ahead.
You mentioned the alignment of September 11th, 3 BC, and so I've heard you sidestep this question before.
And I'll sidestep it again.
Is there another alignment in the future, near future?
Oh yes,
you
there. I'm sorry. The question is, in regard to the September 11th, 3 BC birth, is there going to be an alignment of the same circumstances in the future? The short answer is yes. In the portent, I do not give the date for that, nor will I. There's a lot of talk on the internet about this. That when anybody know when the world is supposed to end again next? It's like no, it's in September in 27. I think it's September 23rd or something like that, 2017. Oh, I get them in email, so something like that. And part of the problem is there are people who are there's some methodological flaws to this. Number one, there isn't a single verse in the New Testament or in the Bible period that tells us we should look for the same set of astronomical circumstances that were present at the birth of the Messiah and will be present at his second coming. There is zero, not a single verse. We're also never told, B, what the sign of the Son of Man is. Okay, because there's astronomical language associated with the second coming, and the one reference point that we're given is the sign of the Son of Man. Okay, that's nice. Is that the set of birth circumstances? Is that the set of circumstances at the crucifixion? Is that the set of circumstances at the resurrection? Or does it mean something totally different? Does it just mean the Lord, when he comes back, hey, there he is, the Son of Man? Has nothing to do with astronomy. The answer is, it could be any of that or none of it. We just aren't told. We are told that no man knows the day or hour, so I would suggest that since you can track days and hours with astronomy, that's probably not the thing that we should be looking at with any certainty as far as the second coming of Christ. Now, you'll have people endlessly speculate about this on the end, and of course, I mean, who knows why? I could get real nasty and speculate why. Some people are just desperate for a following, I guess. But they'll. How many of you have read The Portent? I'm not going to give another spoiler here. Okay. I have a Mantello. Okay, Mantello is real. He's just not a mute Pakistani kid. He's somebody else. And I get emails from him regularly about, look at this, look at that. And he sends me all these charts, and it's full of astronomy talk, and most of it goes over my head, which is why I need him. But he'll say, here they go again. They're plotting this thing out, and they're assuming that the only signs that matter are the ones in Revelation 12. Or they're assuming a specific set of signs that were present on September 11, 3 BC, not realizing that there are things present at that date that aren't present at this one, because the sky is the sky and always will be the sky. So how many parameters should we put in here? How many should we consider? And he'll just give me the whole grocery list of these things. Now, I know, because he doesn't use BCC, I know who else gets that information. And there are people who are getting that information that should be just shutting up, but instead will take parts that they want to take and put it on their website and put it into videos and put it into books so they can gain a following. I have not posted about that. I'm just waiting for the right time to do that. Okay. So oh no, right after the failure. Right after the failure. Yes, I know where the information goes. But, again, I just think it's wrong, to be a date setter. And so I will not put what Mantello thinks. Mantello would say it like this. He'd say, well, if we're supposed to look at this, here's what we'd look for. Okay, and yes, there are dates like that. You can plot them out. You can do all sorts of stuff with them. So if I were of this mindset, here's what I would be putting out there. So, you know, I'm just not going to do that. I think it's irresponsible. People will run with it. Even you know, people know me by now, I'm not going to do that. But that's not going to stop somebody else from doing it.
Thank you.
You know? In the back, last one.
Will this new book be an audible version and a digital version?
The Enoch book will be on Kindle. I don't know about the audio. I'd have to ask Tom if he has a plan there. I don't know that they've ever done an audio book, but he might consider it. And it's the same with the novels are not in audio. Unseen Realm is, but that was a publisher decision. I've actually never listened to it. So they hired some guy who does that. I don't even know what it sounds like.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Is he British?
No,
is
I'm
it
just
British?
kidding. No.
Oh darn! Right. Yeah. I'd love to sound British. Yeah. So I don't know, but I'll ask him. I'll ask him if there's any. The only one I know about is Kindle, because that's in the contract, but I don't know what else.
By the way, it's 15 hours long.
It is? Okay, 15. Yeah, it took a lot longer. 1 hour for every year it took to produce the thing. Yeah, somebody do the gematria on that. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for your patience.